Hey, 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 warriors out there. Long time no see. Yes, how is everyone doing? I hope great. Hope everybody is strong, pushing through, progressing with your medications, staying out of the heat. Yeah, well, fall's about to come, and now then when winter hits, we got to worry about the winter too, right? Well, I don't know which I prefer. I think I prefer winter over just overall how my body does, especially since the gastroparesis. I'm more sensitive to the heat now than ever. But I know it's been a long time, long time. You guys are probably looking at me be like, okay, warrior girl, fill us in. You're awfully thin. Yes, I am. Um, 114 in weight, surgery 5 months ago. Still haven't picked up any weight. Um, in due time, they say it takes about a year before weight starts to come back on, just due to the system being overloaded and the system needing to be back where it should be, from the beginning, especially if you're underweight before the G pump surgery, which I was very underweight. Um, so that's going to take some time. I have actually new issues with multiple sclerosis. I just had an appointment today with my neurologist, and I have to go for some testing because it seems like I'm having symptoms with the autonomic dysfunction, which is, the nerve in our body that regulates heartbeat, it regulates our temperature, that type of thing. I've been having a racing heart. I've been having really severe hot sweats, 12, 13 episodes a day. Wakes me up at night. They're horrible. It's nothing like what menopause was. I went through menopause with a breeze. No, no big deal. Um, so yeah, right now, um, I'm not in the best of shape. I haven't felt well in about a month. Um, and just kind of, seeing where it was going to go. And actually, it didn't subside. And just trying to take care of it, stay on top of things with my doctors and that type of thing. Um, you know, and just doing that. So I've got a lot of blood work ahead of me. MRI to check. I do have lesions on my neck and in my spine, and where those lesions are the area of that damaged nerve that controls the heart, palpitations, pulse, the hot flashes. So go figure. You know, why not? So, my luck. So, to add insult to injury, I'm still navigating this gastroparesis. Um, I'm eating a little more quantity, a little bit more frequently than before. Nothing big to jump around and celebrate about. Um, so I'm just navigating it, day by day. And I'm doing a lot of vitamins and stuff like that. So I don't get, you know, vitamin deficiency. I don't want to land in the hospital. So I'm definitely navigating that part. We'll know after tomorrow because I'm going to go do a bunch of blood work, but we'll see. But my neurologist said his patients are using the TENS unit for the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is um, the nerve they think is damaged from my multiple sclerosis that caused the gastroparesis because it controls the muscle that contracts in our stomach and in our intestines. So they think that's why I ended up with gastroparesis, you know. So I got mine. They're inexpensive, but you can't use any one. Don't use the one they say that's for your throat. You got to use the one if anyone's interested. Um, a lot of people are using them that have multiple sclerosis for the vagus nerve. These clips, you got to get the right one they go on your ear. So if you see it, you got to say the one that's for vagus nerve. So if you guys are interested, that's a little bit of info. If anyone else has any issues with their vagus nerve from the MS, you know, why not try it and see, what happens. I'm going to tonight. I've had it for about a week. I just kept forgetting and just worried about my routine with eating vitamins. Every 2-3 hours, I'm doing something, sipping, gulping, swallowing, spraying. I've converted pills over to liquids for better absorption for my system. I'm not in as much pain anymore randomly. Thank God for that. Thank God, because that was a killer every day to be in such pain. I am in a different discomfort and just overall not feeling well. It comes in waves. One day I'll feel good, the next day I feel horrible. It's affecting my energy level. Who needs that already has multiple sclerosis? Fatigue. They've put me on Ampyra, Ampyra to help me with the signals for walking. That's another medication that it's been out there for quite some time. I did a read on it and I never heard of it, but my neurologist put me on it a month ago. It's supposed to help with the gait, walking, balance, and that type of thing. My stomach didn't want it. So I stopped it. We're going to retry it again in a few days. My anxiety is through the roof. All of a sudden, it's been for a couple of months. I didn't suffer from that. And I can't drive. I can't go anywhere without panicking for whatever reason. God only knows. Yeah, so your girl is under some stressors. And I'm trying to handle these as best as I can and as ladylike as I can, without, flipping everything over in my room and tearing stuff up, and that kind of thing. So yeah, it's very irritating. My sleep is broken. I'm just burning up all the time for no reason. And that takes a lot out of you. It wears you down, and um, anyone with multiple sclerosis or any other chronic illness don't need that, So I'm definitely um, dealing with some issues, So just trying to do my best to navigate what's best for my body, my health. I'm just pushing forward. That's all I can do. And speaking with a lot of other gastroparesis warriors as well. I'm sharing a lot of information with them and what I eat and recipes and stuff like that. With MS, they say, diet doesn't matter. Sugar mattered and chocolate mattered for me with my MS because that causes inflammation. So that's, that's nothing, opposed to every day not being able to eat foods that have kept me alive for 60 years, so hair, nails, skin, all that's affected because I can't eat the green vegetables. I'm starting to implement more into my diet, but right now it's not enough. My body is 18 months in the struggle, so supplementing is not, it's keeping me healthy, but it's not keeping everything healthy as far as fingernails, toenails, thinning of the hair, and that thing. It takes a long time to rebuild, that thing. And so I'm trying to rebuild on top of sickness, you know what I mean? Replenish. It doesn't get me ahead. It just keeps me right there at the start line, of what I'm losing, so it's rough navigating. It's rough, but I just read research. I speak to other people. I get what they're doing, and then I try it, what works for me, that type of thing. So it's definitely a wide spectrum of try this, this works, this doesn't, try this, because it's really trial and error with the intestinal thing, with the stomach. Um, yeah. So, and then I have to be careful. It's trial and error. So, I just really try and do the best that I can, stick to some normal stuff that I know that I eat that does me good. I still am nauseous, still want to vomit a lot sometimes. I have some good days, not so good days, and then I have some bad days. So I'll have a flare. I notice if I eat something that doesn't my system doesn't agree with, it'll take me 4 days, 5 days. It kind of throws me into a flare. That's the gastroparesis flare, that is. And then if that is really hard, if it's a bad one, then my MS starts to come from up out of the shadows, and then I get hit kind of with that. Right now I can't tolerate humidity, I can't tolerate warmth, I can't tolerate warm water, a warm room. That I'm just instantly, because the autonomic dysfunction, it'll trigger hot triggers, cold triggers. On top of it, stress triggers, nervousness triggers, anything you name it, it'll trigger it. So it's like, yeah, your girl is all over the place. Thank God, it's not affecting me on that mental state, even though it wears on me emotionally, because I'm living it daily, and I know it's not healthy and it's not normal. What can I do? So just staying positive. I've got positivity around me, and I look for the brighter side of this. Something will break, um, and I'll be there for it. Either I'm going to figure it out, or something is going to cross my path and it's going to be a miracle worker for me. So, and as long as I stay healthy enough out of the hospital and I do what I need to do to keep this body running, then that's all that I can pray for, that I could wish for. Enough about me. So guys, fill me in. I haven't talked to anybody in a while, and I'm sorry I haven't posted about my MS. I haven't posted too much of anything. Just, so much going on, trying to navigate and daily keeping up, trying to stay relevant in my life daily. So I just haven't had the energy to post. I have been wanting to speak to you guys these last few days, and I was like, and to be honest, I was getting in my pajamas right now. It's after 7 o'clock here in Cali, and I said, you know what? No, put your clothes back on and get on and post something. I want to know how everyone's doing. What's going on? Has anybody tried new medications? Um, Fill me in. How are my warriors doing? So yeah, you guys, let me know. I hope everyone is well and pushing and thriving. So let me know, you guys. Hit me up in the comment section. So until next time, I'll definitely try and keep you guys posted sooner than later, like now. But yeah, I definitely will post again soon and keep you guys updated with everything and what's going on now with my MS and what we discover. So, but until then, guys, take care, because if you don't, who will? See you soon. Bye.